Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. Today's request was for the word separately, and while we're talking about the word separately, we'll also talk about the verb to separate and the adjective separate. So let's take a look at the sounds in these words, the syllable stress, the vowel sounds, and help you to pronounce them smoothly and easily in your everyday speech. Firstly, looking at the verb to separate someone or something, we have first syllable stress, which means my sep syllable has the most length and it has the clear vowel. So the vowel letter E makes the eh sound in sep. It's like the word seven or red, same vowel sound. And then this letter A is unstressed syllable, and so we don't have any A-like vowel there, we just have an sound, sepa, sepa. You'll see that is the vowel schwa. It's the little upside down E in the dictionary, and I rewrite it here as the letters UH, sepa, separate. And then lastly, our last syllable, rate, has some secondary stress because it has the clear A vowel. So it's just like the word rate, but I'm not going to be stressing it, not separate, but separate. So it's fast, but it has the clear vowel. You can try building from the back if the R gives you difficulty. Try ate, rate, arate, separate, separate. So an example sentence would be, we need to separate the kids. Then when we switch to the adjective, it changes to just two syllables. So rather than separate, even though the spelling is the same, we still have first syllable stress, and it sounds like separate, separate. So in this case, we leave out this middle syllable, and this letter A makes no sound. And you might see it in the dictionary as a schwa or as an I, separate. I wrote it here with the letter I to just help you think about the word it, writ, separate. So I want to have length and a clear vowel on the sep, just like I do in separate, but then my last two syllables just get switched to separate, separate. So an example would be, we need separate rooms. And then when I'm changing to separately, the adverb, I just add one more syllable. So then I would have separately. Again, first syllable stress, no sound for that a little bit of a schwa, and then I add the tense E sound at the end. Lee, writly, separately. We'll do that separately from the others. Okay, once I can say separate, separate, and separately by themselves, I do want to try them in some short phrases, particularly because for separate and separate, the spelling is the same, so you may find it challenging to know which one to use and to pronounce them correctly. So associating them with their use is going to be very helpful. Separate the papers, please. Separate the different colors. We want to have a separate suite. We need to have a separate committee meeting, etc. Thank you so much for that suggestion. If you have a suggestion you'd like to see included in our Word of the Day series, do feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos, and I'll add it to the list to cover in a future class. I'm working my way through your requests, so if you've asked for something in the past, it's still yet to come. If you can't wait, you can join as a channel member and I will cover your word within 1 week of your request. We have a weekly members meeting, members class on Sundays to cover all of the member requests. So it's a great way to support the channel and to get a little bit of an extra bump up for your interests. You can also attend our free Friday classes at 12 o'clock Seattle time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Those are open to everyone and I'll take your requests live on Fridays. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye everyone. Hope to see you in class on Friday.